Everything that Over IT does, we do with a map-centric approach. And that includes getting real-time visibility of those crew live locations as they're moving across the day, as they're progressing throughout their jobs. So that means that schedulers and planners can get that single pane of glass to do things easier, safer, and a lot more precise. So they can take a look at real-time routes. They can look at the GIS layers, where the work orders are, where the assets are, and where the resources are in real time. So let's see what that looks like. And we're going to start with our scheduler, Amy, who does the planning and the scheduling and needs to react to those in-day changes. And as we know, life happens. The technicians and the crews are going to go offline and online throughout the day intermittently, and the solution needs to support those workflows. And this is why Over IT is your trusted partner in mobile FSM solutions. So as you see here, Amy has opened up the schedule where she can see Elizabeth for her day, her schedule, and all those work orders associated to Elizabeth. On the right-hand side, you can see those real-time locations of all of those crews. This is updated in real time from the mobile device. And if I go ahead and click on Elizabeth, then you see here that her location is updated accordingly to where she is on that job for the route. So she's going to be on her first job over here. And this is what her route looks like for the day. Again, we can interact with those Chelan specific layers, and you can go ahead and see all those GIS layers visible in here. Let's shift gears and now turn to our crew, Brian and Kevin, out in the field, who need access to that work order information, that mapping information in real time, and whether that's in a low connectivity or no connectivity state at all. So let's take a look at what their day looks like out in the field. So here we have the Over IT mobile app. Kevin and Brian have gone ahead and logged in, and their calendar is visible for this specific day. Now they can go ahead and get notice of all of the emergencies that need to be accepted. In this case, they will go ahead and take in charge. So that means that they'll take ownership of that specific order, and this can alert the dispatcher in real time. So I can go ahead and go back into the dispatcher view, and we'll go ahead and update over here. And you see here that now this is in red. That status is updated in real time over here. Now, if we go into an offline state, so go back to our mobile device, and we're going to just turn off the Wi-Fi here. So we have no Wi-Fi. This is showing that we have Wi-Fi, and that's just because I'm tethered in to the device, but you can clearly see we've turned off the Wi-Fi. So this is an offline mode now. And I can go ahead and do an on-site arrival. Now it's saying that the network is unavailable, so this won't sync back up with the server. Now, if I go ahead and go and turn my Wi-Fi back on, now we're connected. And you see now we're logged back in. And if we go ahead and take charge of our next order, you'll see that not only does that update in the background with our scheduler over here. So if we refresh over here, now we see that this second order has been taken in charge. However, we can also update our customers. So think about the shoes of your customer, where they get a real-time notification, whether that's through a text message or an email, where they can get a real-time location of where their technician is. So if they click on where is my tech here, they see that this is where their position is, and that's where the job position is. And think about the amount of calls into the contact center that you can reduce by being able to share this type of information with your customers. So just to summarize here, we were able to see how Elizabeth was able to take charge of those orders. She was able to go in an offline state, an online state, and that scheduler was able to take a look at those locations in real time, where she is along her route, if there is delays within a certain job, and we also saw how the customer is alerted throughout the way. So you're able to reduce those calls into the contact center. You're able to reduce the chance of a cancellation, especially for those customer appointments where you need the customer on site at their home. So, very powerful that you can start to automate a lot of this. And we highly encourage you to look at competitive solutions and really challenge them to see if they can go ahead and update those live crew locations in as much of a frequency that over IT can do. Because at the end of the day, when you're looking at emergency situations, getting the live crew locations is crucial from a scheduling perspective and from a visibility perspective. So we were able to see how we're able to improve the visibility, improve the productivity, and we're able to see how the crew can also improve their satisfaction level because they're using an offline first mobile application that can intermittently go online and offline throughout the day and still remain productive. And then we're seeing how the customer satisfaction levels go way up because now you're keeping them as part of the loop, as part of this process. You're able to go ahead and improve first time fix rates because now your customers can even update photos or other information that's useful as you're dispatching those technicians. And then also the chances of cancellations go way down, which reduces those costly technician visits, those costly truck rolls. So again, this is the live location demo. Thank you for listening. We are Over IT, your leader in field service utility solutions globally. Thank you very much.